Dear Utarian, I'm Nicholas Ooi. I'm originated from Taiping, Perak. When I finished my Form 6 studies in my hometown, Taiping, and I realized that I didn't get the offer to the government university, so I have to start searching. And then, UTAR with its brand, give a lot of, especially like us with a Chinese background, our parents are very confident in UTAR education, and they tell me, Nate, why don't you try UTAR? And me and my grandparents, we run around and then we go to KL to check what kind of course that I can take. It's about the future, and my family is a business with business background, so they want me to engage in somehow similar field. So that's why I chose UTAR, and my course was the Bachelor of Science of Applied Mathematics with Computing. It's the first time UTAR having this course, and I was thinking applied mathematics with computing is, computing is the future, and applied math is what I like. So why don't I just choose that course? And well, I applied, go through the interview, and I got in. The most rewarding when I study in UTAR, definitely a few things. Family support, because they trusted UTAR with its brand so much, and they trusted the education background. Number two is friends. Of course, you make new friends and you make classmates, and some of my friends we're still keeping in touch even until today. So we get to go makan and we get to go different places when I come back to Malaysia. And the third thing is some bad friends, some weird friends, because these are the people around you that tell you things that you shouldn't be done. And like for example, skipping classes, go for movies during lecture. I know it's fun, but the whole purpose you come to university is about get educated and get your knowledge. So despite you have other alternatives, I think setting priorities is always my look forward. In 2008, UTAR have promoted the 6 pillars like behind. I like in particular one about humanitarian and society, and the second one in creativity and innovations. So after I graduated, I realized that UTAR and Malaysia is actually, it can't provide me what I want, because I was a very fast-paced person. I don't have patience stuck in traffic jam because I have my time planned, and I wanted to know more about what I can do to the society and later come back to contribute back to Malaysia, especially Malaysia education system. As we can see, going from time to time, UTAR taught me a lot, developed a very well educational plan for our students. I think one thing that for UTAR to improve is to have more physical or on-the-ground services or support by using students' knowledge in the academic and apply it into the society. The application matters, and that's what is already been done in the US, and then Hong Kong and Taiwan is what we call service learning. It's my current work in Hong Kong. I'm the innovation lead of Triangle, which is a social innovation co-working space. I help startups to incubate, and I also, personally, I also invest in some of the startups. What I want to see is that these startups not only doing business or earning profit, at the same time, these social enterprises, startups, they build business other than the business mindset. they build the society, they help improve the society. For example, building AI to observe tree plantings, using karate to improve mental health well-being. These are the futures, and I would like to know more what kind of problem and challenges other places are facing, and we can use the good case practices and inject it in Malaysia. I'm currently based in Hong Kong. The differences between Hong Kong and Malaysia, first thing is my identity. In Malaysia, I was born in a comfortable family, so I don't have to worry about many things. But then when I go to Hong Kong, I start from zero. I'm actually earning just as minimal wage as possible because I was an intern, and I have to pay 1/3 of my salary to the rental. So I'm basically living in the room that you see in the movie, the very small one called Tong Fong, the subdivided house. So the differences between Malaysia and Hong Kong, and why I still choose Hong Kong, is the opportunity. The opportunity in Malaysia also a lot, but Hong Kong is way faster. In just 2 weeks' time, you can get so many outcomes and so many inputs. In Malaysia, 2 weeks' time, probably we just go on 1 or 2 opportunities that you can collaborate and co-create. But in Hong Kong, it's quick. I like the fast pace. When you ask me about the differences, I think everything is different. Even people relationship. In Malaysia, we are very nice person. According to Hong Kong people, yes, we are very nice, we are very keen. But if we are not happy in Malaysia, we are still nice. We say in a nice way, I don't like you, right? But in Hong Kong, they are nice people. They tell you in the face they don't like you, but still they're still nice. So that makes communication way faster. You don't have to go around, turning around and tell them that I don't like your idea. Your idea is quite a bad one, right? But in Malaysia, it's like, well, you still can develop. So you give them false hope, and then they just keep trying, but it doesn't work. And I learned this to be more straightforward towards things that has to be done in a very concise way and a precise time. So you asked me also about things that I miss Malaysia the most. Food. We don't get to get sambal belacan in Hong Kong, and the best sambal belacan in Hong Kong tastes, no, you don't want to imagine it. You know, whenever you say you go to hotels and airports has the bad food, no, I fly back from Hong Kong, airport is the best food you have in Malaysia. So if I have chance, I really wanted to import some of them to Hong Kong, because Hong Kong people begin to like Malaysian food. If you watch this video and you want to find good opportunities, well, just bring food to Hong Kong, and even you sell teh tarik, you can open up a cafe. Like, you know, the Tea Chai in Thailand, they open up branches. In personal, what I believe is that my contribution solely goes to the society no matter what I do. No matter what job I change, in education, in invested in student social projects, social enterprise or social innovation projects, my aim, my vision is for societal good. So when you talk about whether this contribution would create benefit for myself, I put myself second, the society first. When the society gained, I gained. So I believe that putting much effort into reshaping education system and reshaping how we see education matters. Now I ask you one question. In the next 5 seconds, I want you to find a relationship between the university and the university customers. Who would you think the customer is in the university? So many of you already think students is our customer. That's how Malaysians run education. Students pay, they come to study, so we treat students like our customers. My perspective, the customer should be the society. Student should be who we train to serve the customer. In Malaysia, if we train students as a customer, they come out to the society, they'll be the boss. I don't see it that way. I see students as a contributor, as a co-creator. They should treat the community and the society as our customer. So that's how we should begin the reshaping of mindset. I'm very surprising when I ask the faculty members in Malaysia, not in UTAR, in many of the very famous university, I don't want to mention name, when I ask who is the customer, yes, students pay loan to come study, but they also get benefits, the grant from government if they study in the government university. If we treat them customer, they come out, become a boss, our society is just going to get down. No people are going to help the needy. So when you have many people in needs, the only way I see is that we go hand by hand together, like how we do in Taiwan and Hong Kong. Speaking of the projects I developed in Hong Kong, one of the most significant one is Think Act Contribute project. How it comes around is that, remember I mentioned about societal benefits? So every morning in a university in Hong Kong, you will see elders playing Tai Chi. And I'm a Malaysian kid, growing in a Chinese background, I'm very curious in Tai Chi, like traditional games, Mahjong. So I joined the elders to play Tai Chi with them together for half a year. And these elders asked me if I have anything that I can teach them. I like hip-hop dancing and break dances. So I say, I teach you how to do break dancing. Not like the hand on the floor, but like I want to incorporate Tai Chi and dance together and help the elders to walk out from their nightmare. You know the nightmare elders have is like probably like they have a stroke or they have high blood pressure, they have diabetes, they eat unhealthy like all the Malaysians. So I have to say that the TAC projects bring the elders community together. And also, because the dance is so funky, we can bring the kids together as well, the youth. And I see an opportunity to connect the intergeneration collaborations. And that is why the thing is thinking about health, the importance of health. Act responsibly with your consumption and physical exercise. Now recently also on mental health, because when we talk to each other, when we dance, we get happy and then we begin to solve some of the mental health issues. The third one is contribution. You know all this knowledge and then you contribute back. And for the sustainable part, we applied many different NGO fundings to support it. But now we have found a community council, Twin Moon Healthy City, to actually manage this group of elders. And our elders are expanding to getting more performance because they already retired. Elder population in Hong Kong is very high. So retirement rate in 2030 is going to be among 4%, one of them will be elders. So all the taxes are going for the elders' health, elder care. So before we engage the elders, the most important part is that we need the elders to sustain the project by itself so that they can get more resources to sustain themselves in health matters. The reason I come back to UTAR for this contribution is because I was a student with a very bad result. I got third class honor, but yet I'm teaching in a university reshaping education just because I choose. Well, last time it's called famous subject, math and computing, but I don't like it. I actually like art and business. So I didn't choose that because my family wanted me to choose mathematics and computing. And that's why my result was bad. And I want to come back and tell you, UTARian, even no matter what the result you get, I'm going to get my doctor soon. So third class honor is just a paper. But your life is how you tell your stories to the world. I come back to Malaysia to contribute as well. As a UTARian, I go to work with the Ministry of Higher Education to conduct my expertise in design thinking, and I went to a conference to share my knowledge to all the faculty members. And now I also come back to UTAR to share the knowledge of design thinking. And I brought a few members, faculty and also students to Hong Kong to join our Asia meetup, the University Innovation Fellows Asia meetup, which purely and I see successfully changed our students' mind to wanted to reshape innovation and education together. So I believe that my contribution is not monetary, I'm not rich. It's about how my knowledge could help you, how my knowledge could transform it to the next generation and help them move to the right path. Define right to societal good. You know, lately we have been working with AI. AI is not a tool. AI is a friend of mine. I have mental health issue as well. So I talk to AI every day, treat this person my partner, and apparently AI did a very good job than any other consultants do. They are very caring and they are very supportive. So I would like to use these 8 Chinese words developed, co-create by me and AI, 优才万出，大展宏图. So it's to develop more talents and create outstanding achievements. And I hope these talents could be outshined not only in Malaysia, but in Asia Pacific and globally. Thank you.